Hi, Mark Ryans. Today's lesson is on the attack combination, the chop, punch, knee. This attack combination is taught early in the American Combato system. At the beginning level, as our 4 attack combinations, we have covered the side kick chin jab, the side kick double hand axe, and now the chop, punch, knee combination. This combination would be done in close, and we see a very good use of the clenched fist here. And that blow is an uppercut to the solar plexus when the attacker's in close. Ladies, you could knock the wind out of a guy with a good punch to the solar plexus if you could catch him at the right time when he wasn't ready. And remember, we're always going to catch the guy when he's not ready. Especially you ladies, and maybe you're an underdog, if you will, and the attacker's much greater. You're going to have the element of surprise with him. He'll often open that target up for you. There are 3 general zones on the body we attack. We attack more than these 3 zones, but these 3 zones are easy to target and we can pick up good areas to hit on them. The first is the band temple to temple. The second is the center line of the human body, and the third is the kick triangle. I'll expand on that on some other video. It's the center line right now that we're really going to exploit. And one of the things about the center line that we're trying to protect, it's rich with vital targets. We don't want to get hit hard there. If you come down the body as I'm coming with my finger, there's really no place that you can stop that isn't a good target, especially when we start talking about the throat, the bridge of the nose, sternum, solar plexus, pubic area, testicles, rich with targets. This combination, the chop, punch, knee, comes out of the relaxed ready position. We've angled off, our hands are up. At this point, we're either in mental condition yellow or orange with the attacker. We're certainly not in white, we're not in red yet. Red being the attacker, moving after him. So in this position, we got our eyes on him. Maybe the attack begins in close. We can't create distance with him anymore, and it's not possible. Maybe it begins at a good proper distance where he has to step, and by the time he steps, he's within range of the combination. We do not want to telegraph blows when we strike, especially that first strike. So the edge of the hand blow, the hand axe, from here is going to be done with my lead hand, the left. If I were in a right side lead, it'd be the right. My arm may be in a position like this, or a number of positions that would work well. This would give me a little loading of that chop. This has a little more protection of my face. It's up to you where your hands are at. You're going to get the feel for this more and more as you practice these techniques. But that first chop is going to be very linear. In this case, I'm going to do it with my right hand, and it's going to come snap out from the lead side. Notice I don't draw my hand back. Now notice when I drew my hand back, I could hit a lot harder. He's going to see it though. It's not going to land. You're going to telegraph the blow. We're not counting on one single strike to stop the guy anyways, so we don't have to have a tremendous knockout shot. And if we're chopping areas like the attacker's throat, it isn't going to take too much to get his attention. So don't telegraph that chop. Take a little step in with the front foot as you do it if it's possible. You might be toe-to-toe with him, there's nowhere to step, but usually there's some room and you can get some momentum going with this. So from relaxed ready, I step in and deliver that chop, and at the same time I load the punch. Roll the fist tightly, lock the thumb down over the first 2 fingers. Your impact point are these 2 bones right here. That's what you're always aiming with when you punch. And in this supinated position of the hand versus pronated position and a neutral position, it's in a very strong position. The shoulder's in a good position here. The bones in the arm are really stable when the uppercut is delivered. We step in and chop, we load the punch. Then from here, the full body drives that uppercut to the solar plexus. I would try to land that blow right there at an upward angle. We chop, punch. And then the third blow is the knee attack. Chop, punch, knee. Chop, punch, knee. He's in close, he's exposed the center line. We lead with that chop, uppercut, knee attack, and back into position. When we deliver the knee attack, as a basic technique, we grab the assailant. It's a great way to knee a guy. You get a hold of him, he can't get away, you're in close, you have your balance. In this combination, we don't grab him. A couple of reasons for that. One, it's just going to be faster, and it just shows you that you don't always have to grab a guy to knee him. Once you have a better understanding, a good understanding of proper position, that you know in order to deliver the knee, we've got to be pretty darn close to that attacker to deliver it. So from the relaxed ready position, we're going to step in, chop, punch, and then the knee comes immediately. It's going to be faster than grabbing him and kneeing him. But here's the other thing about that. When you deliver an uppercut to the solar plexus, you're probably going to get the guy to double over pretty rapidly. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, but there's a good chance he will. And by the time you go to grab him, it makes more sense to knee him in the face now, or do something else with him. But boy, we're going to catch him with all three of these blows. Really, if just one of these were to land, we're well on our way to escape. I'm going to have Tom come out and assist me. So, in this combination, it would certainly work best. I'm going to play the part of the defender and Tom is the attacker, that he were close, probably half arm's reach. So maybe he's threatening, but he certainly hasn't touched me yet, and he's head on like this. And you may think, well, who would face you like that? These scumbags will face people all the time like that. Does this mean he's not dangerous? Heck no, it doesn't mean he's not dangerous. Frankly, I don't know what his capabilities are. He's certainly showing the intention to harm me by threatening me at this point, and he's got the opportunity, he's close enough. I might just preemptively attack before he does anything. I gotta be certain he's gonna attack. But boy, if he were to reach for a weapon, and I came in, it would be the perfect time to launch this combination into the attacker. Maybe he's threatened to cut me, and he reaches for that weapon. Notice, when he does that, I don't go for the weapon and try to wrestle with him. I do as we always do in American Combato. I attack the attacker. I'm hoping this guy doesn't attack me, but I'm prepared. Now, if he was going for a weapon, we would have complete justification in striking into the attacker's throat. You're about to be killed by this guy. He's made his move. Let's get him before he can get that weapon into play. Another thing about the chop, punch, knee, as in all the attack combinations in American Combato, they protect you during delivery. Nothing can protect you perfectly, but we want to come in the best position we can. When the chop lead is used, your arm comes up. Maybe Tom's coming in to choke me, and my hands coming up inadvertently become a block, and then there's my follow-up right behind him. What if he grabbed my arm as I chopped? I don't mind. He's just now set up my uppercut and the knee attack. Remember, when you're in offense, you're winning. When you're in defense, you're losing. That applies to the attacker too. When I came up with the strike and he grabbed my arm, he's in defense at this point. I got him thinking differently, and I'm thinking, where has he left himself open? And in this combination, the chop, punch, knee fits really well. We could be at a little more distance like this, and he comes in to maybe tackle, and he lowers, bang, and he's left himself open. Guys, don't think that your attacker out there is going to be some skilled MMA fighter who knows how to do takedowns, and even a guy who knows how to do takedowns will leave himself open when it comes to combat techniques. But the fact of the matter is, you're going to have some lout out there who's used to ramming people into the wall behind him and then smashing their brains in when they hit the ground. And when he first comes in for his tackle, he has left his face wide open. And with his head lowering as he comes in, it's definitely going to present another target to me. The throat isn't open anymore. That's fine with me. The whole band area is open for that hand to come in and smash. So, Tom, let's see your chop, punch, knee. You got a heck of a good combination. Tom's in relaxed ready, and in he comes with his gun. Yeah, nice. This target isn't the heaviest target, so it takes a partner. It's just a good target acquisition. And Tom's done thousands of these, and it's a great combination. Yeah, pull that out of the way for me, Tom, thank you. The chop punch knee, it's close. Half arms reach or closer, and Tom, you come back out and join me. I'm not sure if we got more to say about this combination. You know, we got those 3 zones on the body. You talked about the band, the line, the kick triangle. Sure is nice when a guy opens up his whole center line to you. Think of all the attacks that happen that we will cover counterattacks for, but would be unnecessary if we caught him early. Things like the 2-handed choke. I'm going to be the attacker this time. Tom's in relaxed ready. So if I were coming in with my hands for a double lapel grab, Tom doesn't wait to see what I'm doing. He just does the chop punch knee. Chop punch knee attack. He didn't wait to see. Maybe it's the front choke. Well, he chop. Yeah, same thing. How about the bear hugs from the front? He just, yeah, he doesn't need a bear hug defense anymore. So many common attacks that happen with the guy just moving in with confidence from the front. There's a lot of variations too we could do with this. We could add weapons to this combination as well. The chop punch knee, today's lesson.